Hey everyone, Will's not here this week. He, something I can't cover for him. I made this. Alright, so to make these, we're going to use 8/4 stock. I have some ash and walnut. And we're going to start this like we start everything. I'm going to chop it down. I like to do it in steps so it doesn't pinch and kick back on me. And then we're just going to get them flat and roughly the same thickness. We don't have to be too precise yet. And here we're going to apply tape. Now today in the shop we don't have any activator for the CA glue, but that's alright. I've got 15 minutes and a couple of clamps. Alright, now we're going to draw our pattern. I like to take some time and really try to follow the grains. And then we're going to take it over to the bandsaw and cut it. Now I'll probably cut a few hundred of these patterns, and it's more important to make sure the bandsaw blade doesn't start to bend than it is to stick to the pattern. You want these boards to come back together when you're done. So now we're just going to clean it up. If you got a little spill out of CA glue, don't worry about that. That's going to get cleaned up later. And then swap out the middle. I'm using Type-On 3 and a Rockler roller, and that roller is a dream machine. I love it. Now you're going to want to have a lot of clamps handy. And I've learned that when you clamp these together, you kind of want to start in the valleys and then fill in around them. I'll just do the same thing for the other one. Alright, now we're going to use Will's favorite dull chisel. and just clean off this glue. It's been a couple hours since I put them in clamps, and everything's sticking together just fine. Now it's time to clean it up. I want to get it nice and square. Get it ready to resaw. And I'm choosing to do mine a little thicker than normal. So we resaw, and then we plane, and then we resaw again, and plane again. And we've got all our boards to thickness. I'm gonna go ahead and sand them down. It's my favorite part of the job. We're sanding this down to 180 grits. Now it's time to shape them. We're gonna go with 30 degrees. Man, that was dramatic. Alright, so you make your first cut, mark back 2 inches, then slide the board out to where your blade will cross paths with that 2-inch mark. And then go ahead and throw down some blue tape. And then I mark the other stop and just rotate it from there. And now we do this a couple hundred more times. I like to cut all of the lengths down to size. Here I'm cutting 2 at a time. I wouldn't recommend it. I did try 3 at a time a few times and had one of them kick out. So I stopped doing that. And now I'm going to route a profile. A little hand sanding. Soften up the edges. Sanding block works great for this. A couple ways to go at it when your hands get tired. That way it wasn't working out so well. Now, just some board wax. That's what I like to use. You could put anything on these. They don't need to be food safe. They do need to be waterproof-ish. There you go. Looks like we planted those trees too close together.